Hello, Stefan.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going well.
Yeah?
We got something new here today, right?
Yeah, we got some new stuff to show you. I should probably introduce myself. My name is Stefan. I'm here with Nord Keyboards as product specialist. And we're really excited to be here once again at Frankfurt, busy Frankfurt. A lot of stuff happening right now. We're setting up our booth, getting ready, and just waiting for the big onslaught tomorrow. And as far as our news, the latest announcement we made, I guess just yesterday, was this new expanded version of the Nord Stage 2. This is Nord Stage 2, which has 1 GB of piano memory, and it also comes in a new keyboard configuration with a HP portable keypad. So this is what we see in front of us right here is Stage 2 EX HP76, which is a really great portable option if you're looking for a stage.
Is that just lighter? Does that make it lighter?
Yeah, it makes it quite light. It weighs in at about 12 kilograms, so it's going to be really easy to lug around to performances, to gigs, etc. And it also features a great Wade hammer action keypad, which is similar to the same keypad as on our other HP models, of course. But this is a first for the Stage 2 series, so that's really great. Other than that, we've done several updates to the sample library. Some of it is yet to be announced exactly what all the content is, but we've done some massive rework of the strings categories. We've added some great plucked folk strings, etc. We've added a lot of instruments in the folk category, a lot of new strings, new choirs.
Is that in addition to the 1 GB for the sample piano as well?
Exactly, and that's not just not just something that affects the Nord Stage 2, of course. That is a sample library which is available for all our sample playing instruments, but this one will come pre-configured with a new factory bank which utilizes the new sample library.
So what's the difference to it apart from the memory? Is there actually physical differences as well?
There aren't that many differences. This is an EX version, which basically means that the main new point is expanded memory. And other than that, Nord Stage 2 users will definitely recognize themselves. But the great thing is that getting this keyboard now will not make it not a costlier alternative than the Nord Stage 2. So,
Shall we have a listen to that piano then?
Yeah, sure. So the piano here. Let me just put my headphones on. The piano we're listening to right now is the Talentground. This one has been around, available for a while. Within our Nord piano library, which is something we're really proud of the content of. But right now it comes pre-configured in the Nord Stage 2. So the Talentground. It's a piano that's gotten really popular with, we've seen that with downloads, and anyone that plays a lot of piano really likes this piano. I probably shouldn't say everyone, because it obviously depends on what genre you're playing.
So is that the one that takes the gigabyte memory, or is the gigabyte of sample RAM for all the sounds, or just the piano?
Exactly. No, the 1 GB is for the piano memory, and that means that you will be able to fit a lot of the different pianos in our piano library within the machine, and you won't have to be as choosy as far as what pianos you choose to insert into your instrument, and you can have more of the extra large versions if you would like, more of the large versions. It will just mean that you will probably not have to exchange your piano sounds in a reasonable amount of
And
time.
when you swap between samples in there, is it really, really quick? I mean, it's just instant. You don't have to load or anything.
Well, of course, it's sample based. So of course, there's a load time, but I can, as usual, I can switch pianos within the grand category. You see here, for instance, I have the grand category selected. Let me just switch back to the grand, and then switching from the Italian grand to the grand Lady D.
Oh, that's pretty quick. Yeah.
It's really quick, and I think the piano engine is really it's still a very powerful piano engine, of course, and that hasn't changed with the Nordstage 2EX. Some other news when it comes to new samples and new pianos is that we've actually gotten some more classic FM-based piano sounds into the machines. We've done some work in that area. So let me just show you a sound that we've we just switched to live mode here, and I think I have it here.
Oh yes, very FM 80s there. Has it got that you did a really lovely mellow piano as well? Mellow.
Yeah, the mellow piano is in here, and it's featured in a few of the factory programs as well. And the mellow piano also very popular. I'll switch back here. I believe. Let's just switch on the piano engine here, and it still says Talentground here, but now I select the mellow.
I do really like that piano sound. It's unusual because most pianos are really bright, and I mean that's a lovely.
Yeah, and it takes. The mellow piano. It is prepared with when we sampled that piano, we prepared it with softer clubs. Yeah. We really reached for that mellow sound, of course, and it takes to reverb really well as well. And for those sort of rainy day kind of sounds, yeah. It really fits the bill quite well.
You said there were some more string sounds in there as well. Have you got those loaded in?
Yeah, I'll get a few of them. Also here in live mode, I think I got one. This sound, if I just play something, it's
very dry.
Yeah, I probably haven't added any reverb to that one, so. And of course you can, within the synth engine, this is getting a bit more deeper into stage programming territory, but you can always, if you'd like some more velocity response, you could always activate the velocity switch there, and you'll be able to play with a more dynamic input. So. This string sample was selected because, and we have more within the same category that are don't utilize any vibrato at all. So this makes it really great to blend with, for instance, which is something a lot of people have asked about. When blending a string sound with the piano, if we just activate the piano here and select a model. Let's do the mellow ground or mellow upright and the strings, and we will see that blending these sounds together. it makes it less sort of obvious that the strings provide a nice pad, but don't get too much in your face because of a very high vibrato. It's just details like that we've tried to reach for here. That we still very much aim to get sounds that are or samples that are very playable, because our focus has always been to create instruments that make it quick and easy to get your sounds right, and having samples that blend well with other sounds is a part of that as well. Of course, some of our samples are more in your face as well, but being able to...
Do you have like a team of people whose job it is to kind of record and deal with the samples and come up with sample sets and then somehow squish them into these tiny amounts of space?
Yeah, I'll get these headphones off. I could probably look rather silly, but actually the team of us that create samples or work with the sample engine, it's not that big. Of course, there goes a lot of work goes into the sample synth playback and stuff like that. But when it comes to the content of the sample library, it's quite a small group of people. But we're quite fortunate to have good collaborators that provide samples, or that we work together with to really sort of pick the samples that we think choose our philosophy.
What is that kind of? What are the criteria, do you think, for the sort of sounds that you're looking for as a sort of Nord sound?
Well, it's a bit difficult to sum up, I guess. But one thing you have to consider is that compared to, for instance, a sampler within a computer or within a DAW, where you load up a sampler and have access to all these in-depth velocity layers, key switches, stuff like that. It's something that is not really possible to do within the format that we use. So we basically want sounds that are easy to get right quickly, and that we think well, I guess
they need to have some sort of character inherent to them, but not too much.
Exactly, and I mean, it also varies a bit between categories, because string sounds and orchestral sounds, stuff like that is one thing. When you get into folky territory and special instruments, or more sort of esoteric instruments, then of course you can be a bit more.
And so how do you get those gigabytes of samples in there, and how quickly are they to load actually into the RAM in the first place?
The samples, to begin with, when you get your machine, the samples will be already loaded in there. A large portion of the new samples, and of course we still provide a lot of the samples that we know are very popular since previously, like the Mellotron samples and categories of sounds that people really rely on. So that will be featured in the factory banks as well. But once you do want to replace something, what you do is use Nord Sound Manager, which is a free application downloadable from our website, and it makes it really easy to get an overview of all the programs in your machine, and also...
Does it transfer over USB?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's over USB. You download the samples you want to add from our website. You can browse our sample library through categories and download bundles of sounds that you like to try out in addition. And since it's quite an easy process to transfer sounds to the Nord Stage 2 and to replace them with other sounds, we always encourage people to actually download the samples, load them in, try them, and really get a feeling of what they play like before making a decision on what to use. But that is the basic process. Go to our website, find the samples that you like, and download them into your computer through our manager.
When are these going to be available, and do you have any pricing information?
I don't personally have any pricing information, no. It's what I can say about the Nord Stage 2 is that that it's not gonna be a different price tag than the previous Nord Stage 2, which means that that you get the extra features, the 1 gigabyte piano memory for the same price you would pay for a Nord Stage 2. And those are guidelines, and I'll probably leave the exact pricing and availability and release dates in different countries, stuff like that. You'll probably have to check with the local distributors and resellers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good to meet you.